afternoon, I'm Harold Watts. Had a few minutes before my teleconference, so I thought I'd knock out a video. When I'm working with home buyers in Palm Springs, one of the #1 questions that I get asked is, what is the crime like in this town? Well, normally I would have responded in the past, you really have to call the Palm Springs Police Department for that information. Well, now I don't have to give that pat answer anymore. Now I tell all of my clients to go to crimereports.com. Crimereports.com is a new national website that many of the police departments across the country are using to import all of their crime statistics for the town. In the case of Palm Springs, they started using the system about 3 months ago, and it's basically a giant Google map of the town, and it shows what has happened in the last 3, 7, or 30 days. So it has a wealth of information. Let me show you how it works. Okay, here we are at the computer and at the crimereports.com website. As you can see, brings up the entire map of the United States. So all you have to do is click on the state, so in this case California, and the drop-down box will list all of the cities in the state of California. But for the sake of expediency, let's type in my office address, 483 North Palm Canyon Drive. And, of course, got to hit Get Report. And then it'll just take up a moment, and it will bring up the Google map of the city of Palm Springs. Up here in the corner, let me zoom in, up here you can put in sorting by crime, date, and distance, but you can also put in the time period. So if you want to find out what happened in town in the last 3 days, you can click on that. 7 days, 14 days, and we're going to do for the last 30 days. You can also select by just crime types, area of town, and also too, you can show sex offenders. So we're going to show the sex offenders on here, but I'm not going to give you any of their private information. So all you have to do is scroll down and see all the different icons. So here, this blue icon, which stands for theft, shows a theft that happened on August 6th in the center area of town on the 600 block of North Bellardo. Then you got over here, you've got V, which is vehicle theft, and this happened right near downtown, 100 block west of Alejo. And then you also have B, which is breaking and entering, and then you also have A for assault, and then you also have RS. Now, RS stands for registered sex offenders. So I'll pan in here. Don't know how close be able to get, but see that orange box there? RS is registered sex offenders. Now, if I click on the box, it will actually bring up the actual sex offender who lives at that address, and then there is a link that goes directly to the Megan's Law website. This crimereports.com has a wealth of information on this map, more so than I or anybody else could even imagine. I encourage all my buyers to use crimereports.com before making their home buying purchase. It's up to you as the consumer to gather all the pertinent information before making the biggest purchase of your life. I know I'd be upset if I found out there was a rash of robberies in the neighborhood or I was living next door to a registered sex offender. If you have any questions regarding real estate in Palm Springs or any other general questions, you can email them to me at harold@haroldwatts.net. Thanks for watching Palm Springs City Limits, and see you next time.